Hey guys, it's me, Blue Doggo, and welcome back to another Minecraft video, where today, 1.13 has released for the Bedrock editions of Minecraft, and we are going to go over basically the main parts of it. So first off is the skin creator. It's been revamped now. You can choose your skins easier through this little place over here, these little buttons on the side. Let's say I want to edit this character. I can put a cape on it, give it a cape. What a beautiful cape. I can import a skin that I already have. Say I want the reindeer one. Now I can have the reindeer with the cape. Or better yet, a new feature that's been added, which is exclusive to the Pocket Edition. Exclusive to the Bedrock Edition now. You can put different parts of the skin based on what you want it. So, as an example, you could have pants on him. You could not have pants on him. You can wear these types of pants. You could wear these types of pants. Why are we just in the pants? What happened? You can... That's not... Okay. You can get Alex's shirt on Steve's body. You can basically do a lot of stuff here if you want. And then it automatically saves your character. But we're going to go back here. There's also new achievement. It's down here near the bottom because I've already completed a lot of the achievements. As you can see, I'm only 7 away from completing them all. The new achievement is called Time for Stew, which we'll get into how you unlock that now. So as we load into the world, we can already see one of the new features, the fox. Now, there's no way to get an Arctic fox through a spawn egg, so we're just going to have to go through the foxes. But Arctic foxes are basically just white foxes, and they jump in the snow, and it's so adorable when they jump in the snow. This is probably one of the best features. Was the fox just sitting? Oh, that is so adorable. Cow, what are you doing in here? This is a fox-only pin. Go. So basically what you do with foxes, you can have them hold items. See if I can get him to hold this. And he'll pick up an item, such as a diamond, in his mouth. And if there's something else he wants, he'll go over and drop that item and then pick it up instead. He can also eat items. I don't know if he's going to eat that steak or not. But yeah. Also, another thing with foxes is you can make them breed. And they create, like normal, a little baby fox. Looks like... Yeah, they do eat it. There we go. And the baby fox kind of breaks whenever you try to hold an item. When he tries to hold an item, apparently. Another thing, wolves generally do not like fox. Okay, it's for some reason. Okay, polar bears don't like foxes. That's a thing that's at least showing. But for some reason, the wolves are... It said the wolves are supposed to not like foxes. There we go. There we go. Now the wolf is attacking. Let me see the little foxes. Get back here, wolf. Wolves will attack it just like sheep and such. And they're just going to sit here throwing items around all day. Next up, I have to switch the weather here. Because we need to get a new mob known as the brown mushroom. Let me just put up all this stuff here except for my sword. And how do you get a brown mushroom? Well, you have to strike a mushroom with lightning. Doing that creates a brown mushroom that looks like this. It's literally just the brown mushroom variant of mushroom. Now, what you can do I think if you give it a certain flower... Hold on, I think if you give it a flower... and then give it a bowl, it creates suspicious stew. Now, suspicious stew can give you a whole variety of different effects. Some negative, some positive. It just depends on... It's random every time you eat the stew. Let me see if I can get one to show up. Nothing is showing up. I think it's broken. But you know what? That's the mushroom, and I think if you kill them, they drop brown mushrooms. No, they do not. I'm not that smart, apparently. Next item on our agenda is the Wither Rose. The Wither Rose is dropped by creatures that are killed by the Wither. What the Wither Rose does, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to give you the Wither effect when you walk on it, but it's not doing it for some reason. You can also be turned into black dye. As such. I don't know why it's not giving the Wither effect it's supposed to. I guess that's a feature that's not in the Pocket Edition just yet. But that's the Wither Rose. And there you go. I'm just going to keep my trident on me. Next up, a feature that I've been waiting for is item frames. Item frames can now be placed on the ceiling and the floor. That's literally all this feature is. So now you can have your item frames in the ceiling and on the floor. Beautiful. Just like item frames should be on every part of the world. I can cover this whole block in item frames, but I don't want to. Next up, coral. Coral can now be placed on the surface, but it will eventually turn into dead coral upon placing it. All the coral can do this. Like, see? Want this tube coral to stay like that? Well, too bad, because it's gonna die. Why is it not dying? Okay, it's dead now. So basically, if you want your coral, you're gonna have to keep it in the water, or it will die. And it looks like we're down to the last feature of this update. A feature that I love as well. Let's switch to creative mode for this. That is not what I typed. These structure blocks. Now, this feature is only in the experimental mode. You have to switch that on when you turn on your world. So yeah. Essentially, we're going to build a little structure in here. Just like that. We'll build that. And then you get this little thing here. This little icon will show you the structure that you're working with. You can make the size bigger. Don't know why. I just tried typing in a letter in there. You can make it like 77, and it'll be very long, as you can see. I think that just resets it. You can only go to 64. You can include the entities that walk in there. So say, we'll just grab a fox. And I'll show you here. My cats are fighting. Now a fox is in there, and it can leave and enter the little thing as normal. You can remove the blocks, which just removes everything. I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you can do it. And you can show the boundary blocks, which will basically just show the little box that it's gonna save. Now let's type in a structure. Now I'm just gonna type this in as diamond. And now we click save. The structure is saved. So let's break this. Hopefully I can get this working. And let's move it over to this tree. Now, switch to load mode and type in your structure. And then click load, and look at that. Your structure is back. You can essentially use this to copy items. This is why it's a creative mode only feature. Because like so, I'll show you here. in just a second. Let's go over here and we can load it again. Look at that. I just basically created copies of this. So yeah. It's essentially cheating. So that's why it's a creative mode item. You can't even break it in survival mode. So that sucks. You shouldn't be using it in survival mode. And I think that I killed the mushroom, didn't I? Yeah, I killed the mushroom. So yeah, I don't know why wither roses weren't working in this. I think mobs might be affected by it. Nope, they're not either. The wither rose is broken. I don't know why the foxes are running crazy. So this has been all the features that I can find of the 1.13 update that I could actually review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.